now I hope you had a good rest and you had plenty of practice to price bonds in Excel using the three methods that I showed you in the previous unit. And now we are going to talk about yields, okay? Or we are going to talk about the yield to maturity, which is the most important yield measure associated to bond investments, okay? So, as we said in the introductory unit, the yield to maturity is the internal rate of return of a bond investment. What is the internal rate of return? Internal rate of return is that particular interest rate that makes the net present value of an investment equal to zero, which means that the present value of the cash flows is equal to the initial value of the investment in correspondence of the internal rate of return. So let us compute the present value of the bond cash flows, assuming that the annual yield to maturity is equal to 10%, and assuming also that the bond price is equal to $655.9. So all we have to do here is to recall the bond pricing formula, okay, which we derived in the previous module. And here the idea is to, once we know the price, the coupons, the frequency, maturity, and the par value, the idea is to find out what is the yield to maturity, okay? Now, this is not easy because this formula is non-linear in y, right? So, analytically, it's quite difficult to find out y. So, what we do is to proceed by trial and error, okay? So, we have a bond which is traded at $655.90, and we want to see whether the yield to maturity is equal to 10%. So let's go to Excel and take a look.